Well, good Saturday morning, everyone, and greetings once again from Radio Wasteland Records here in Midland as I click around to make sure I got everything clicked around. Hey, it's a Saturday, it's live, it's sunny, and we're here at the store having fun. Not bad for a, well, now mid-November day here in mid-Michigan. It's a little chilly. I think I hit that 32-degree mark on my walk this morning out and about, but still going to be gorgeous here today at least, and hopefully wherever you are as well. I don't mind the chill. Throw on the extra shirt. I'm still wearing shorts, so I think I got another week or two before I can put on long pants again. But we'll see where we go from there. Lots of stuff going on to talk about this morning, including an update to this here thing you're watching right now, our weekly live update. I want to talk about some changes coming up to this here in a little bit, plus our new releases and updates on the Record Store Day Black Friday stuff. I know a lot of you are waiting patiently to hear about that and where things are going. But first, as they say, let's say a few good mornings and say hi to folks out there. Let's see who we have got going on this morning. Doogie's Hats. Good morning, Gary and company. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And Jennifer saying good morning. Good morning to you as Pat. It is going to be a beautiful day, sir. And we'll go from there. Let's see. Facebook user says, hey. I think I know who that is, but Facebook user. Okay, Fed. We'll go. I'm kidding. Yes. Hi, Ryan. I think that's you. It should be you, I think. So, wow, you guys are kind of quiet this morning. Everybody's out and enjoying themselves, hopefully. But in case you're not checking this live, or in case you happen to be looking at these updates a little later on Saturday, I wanted to give you guys an update. Right, shows my name. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. It's definitely odd. Let's see. So we'll get you fixed, hopefully. Chuck, good morning. A little late, but not too bad, man. Let's see. Record Crate. Hey, there we go. Record Crate saying good morning. Good morning to you as well. And Mike saying good morning. Thank you guys for being here. I guess I did start maybe a little bit early today, so that's why I'm kind of dragging it out. Anyway, like I was saying, for those of you who watch this live every Saturday morning, I appreciate that very much. Thank you guys for taking time out of your mornings before you're doing anything substantial and joining us up here every week. The lives will continue, but beginning next Saturday, you see now, okay, I'm interrupting myself because there's another. This is Fred from, it's either Fred or Rick saying hi from sunny Grand Rapids, the GR. So something's up with Facebook, which oddly enough leads to my next point about what I'm mentioning here with the live. So the platform that I use to do this live every Saturday, and it's the same platform I use to record the podcast every week with Steve Carlson. We don't do that live, obviously, we record that. But I'm ditching this platform that we're using because they decided to increase the price, and not just a little bit. I'm talking a lot. Ryan, what'd you figure? It's like 1,000% that went up. It's a little ridiculous and not very conducive to what we do and what we use here for. So I'm experimenting with a couple of other alternatives, actually just one other alternative that Kim turned me on to. And it's working, and it actually will work better, but the learning curve on it is a little different. Now, it reminds me a lot of my old television days. This new one's going to act a lot like a television switcher, which I'm no stranger to, except that I'm a few years out past that. So I need a little bit more time to get going on that. But next Saturday morning, beginning with next Saturday morning's live, I'm going to switch over to this new system. Now, what that means for you folks who watch on YouTube, absolutely nothing. We'll still be able to see. But Facebook is another story. Obviously, we're having some issues with Facebook this morning as it is. But what I'm going to be doing is this is going to be primarily a YouTube live stream every Saturday, and then I will share that YouTube link back to Facebook. But Facebook being Facebook and doing what they do, that's the best way to put this. They assign less priority to anything that's not Facebook branded, i.e. a Facebook Live video. And the thing I use now farms it out to all of these at one time. We're doing live right now on YouTube, live on Facebook straight up, and live on Twitter. Hey, Twitter folks, all two of you. Nice to see you. But what this new one's going to do is going to do primarily Facebook, and then I will primarily YouTube rather, and then I will have to share that link out to Facebook and then to Twitter. You can still watch live on each of those platforms. It's just that Facebook in particular is not going to put it in front of your face because it's not one of their links. It's linking off site, and they don't like that. So next week I will put the link up. And for those of you who do watch this on Facebook, it'll still go up on Facebook regardless. I'll put it up as a video or a shared video later, but it will be a link live. You'll just have to look for it, most likely. It may put it in front of you. I could be wrong. I doubt that Mr. Zuckerberg is sitting back there going, I'm going to really screw that Gleason guy over, screw those records. I'm a streamer. No, he's not doing that. But there too. Oh, it's Rick. So again, yeah, here, Rick's King. Yeah, it's onto YouTube. Facebook does. So yeah, Facebook is obviously not even telling me who you guys are this morning on Facebook. So maybe this is fortuitous that I'm switching this over. But as I mentioned, there's a little bit of a learning curve, and it's going to get me over there shortly. But I'm going to start using the Saturday lives with this new platform first. Then I'll go into the recording of this. Steve and I are actually still working out some bugs with the connectivity, but it's going to look a lot better than what we're using when we do the podcast. Now, the other big question is that I'm not giving this platform up until the end of the month. So the Record Store Day live that we do, the live preview for Record Store Day Black Friday, that'll happen on Wednesday evening at 6 p.m. So far, I'm planning to use this current platform because I will be able to see comments from both Facebook, maybe not Facebook now, but yeah, I will only see YouTube comments live on the new platform. That's the best way to put this. This thing here just farms in a comment from wherever they come from, and it's identified to me as either Facebook or from there. So yeah. Facebook user Zuckerberg, hey, that could be Zuck himself. I'm kidding there too. Record Crate, which streaming platform did I choose? I'm using something I'm heading toward. Right now I'm on something called StreamYard. Their prices are jacking for me big time. And I'm using something called OBS. It stands for Open Broadcast System. It's an open source platform that is tremendously powerful, but it's also less... it's less step into it like this one I'm using here. You just push a button or two and it goes. And again, I'm no stranger to that tech stuff. Heck, I was a college professor. Some of you guys know this. I taught this stuff for a living, and I taught the technology. It's just that I'm a few years out and I need to refamiliarize myself. But yeah, OBS, if you're looking for that one, Mr. Crate, then you can check that out. It's got a bit of a learning curve, but most of that open source stuff does. Take something like Audacity, for example. I love Audacity for an audio recording and editing program because it's free for the most part, but it also takes a little bit of knowledge, and they bill Audacity as something, you can download and start using right away. Yeah, you can, but it frustrates a lot of people. So yeah, send me a message, Record Crate. I'll send you some links and information on that if you guys need to do some more research. But so far, so good. I think that this OBS system is going to work well for us. It's just going to come out the other end on Facebook a little bit lean. And again, it will be live on Facebook, but I just don't trust that Facebook will put the link in your feed directly like they would if it were a Facebook program or Facebook thing on its own. You may have to, like, if you want to only do Facebook, you may have to remember to go to our Facebook page every Saturday morning at 9:45 just to make sure the live is there. So that's where we are in that. I wanted to be upfront with you guys. I almost did that this morning, but I got tied up yesterday. Plus, I still have a few things to work out as far as making it look and sound the way I want it to look and sound. Again, old broadcast professional. I'm not willing to just toss something out there and have it look like crap. So I wanted to give you guys a heads up. But next Saturday live, I'll start with there. And then by the early part of December, the podcast, everything will be running through this new thing, and we'll go from there. But that's the plan, man. Okay, let me get into some other stuff here. Record Store Day, Black Friday, and I still should be able to use by the way, this one. Record Store Day, Black Friday. Update on this. I've gotten the word from our suppliers that they are ready to ship. I don't think it's going to happen next week, but most definitely, I mean, we're only 3 weeks away now from Record Store Day, Black Friday, and Small Biz Saturday. So the stuff's going to start showing up here at the store, so they don't have to ship it all at once, and so I don't have to pay for it all at once. So they're going to start getting that stuff out to me. So I know there's a lot of questions about what we have and what we have. I'll get to those when I can, but this tends to be a fairly busy time of year. And if I can answer you, I will. If not, just make sure you're watching for our live stream on Facebook, if on YouTube, and on Twitter on the Wednesday night before Thanksgiving. The night before Thanksgiving, 6 p.m. We'll do our live stream. I'll interact with you folks, and I'll show you everything that we've got, and we'll run down that list so you know what we got. But otherwise, Record Store Day, Black Friday, moving forward. I hope to have the physical posters in hand sometime next week for those of you that want them or want to put them up somewhere. Those will be here next week. But in the meantime, just hang loose. We'll get to you guys and get to that as soon as we can. It should be a ton of fun. Hey, one more Facebook user chiming in and saying happy Saturday. You know what? And I don't know who you guys are. I can't say this on here. I can guess, but it just kind of comes to it feels right now that I'm announcing the move that we're moving to a new platform, and we're having trouble with Facebook today. So, okay, very quickly, let me get into a few of the new releases. A lot of stuff yesterday released. I don't have a lot of it left because that's a good thing, but a few things that I can also get more of. Talking Heads 77, the reissue, special edition, double LP on this one. It's the original track recut from the 2-track analog master tape, plus a second record of rare and previously unreleased demos, singles, and outtakes. Listen to my old copy yesterday. It's a great album. I forget about that from time to time. One copy of this left. I should be able to get more if you guys need that. Same thing with this. One copy left. This is a new reissue of Rats Out of the Cellar, 40th anniversary, limited edition because it contains a lenticular cover, and it's got red and black splatter vinyl. Lenticular cover means that I don't know if the camera's... Oh, yeah, it is. Check that out. The camera will catch that. It's one of those 3D. I can't call it 3D because it is, but it isn't. Think the Rolling Stones, Satanic Majesty's Request, which is the cover. This is not the cover. This is just a print that is included with it, but it's actually kind of cool. Woo, I don't know if I can make that do a thumbnail here. There we go. It's kind of funny. All right. Let's see here. Also, Violent Femmes, they reissued Hallowed Ground yesterday, and I don't have any copies of that left, but I do have a copy of their self-titled, and that will be spinning in the store today, by the way. Seasonally, let me get to these real quick. I got a Charlie Brown Thanksgiving, Vince Guaraldi, one copy of this left now on purple jelly bean vinyl. And you know what? I hate to admit it, the Christmas albums are starting to go out. I'm not putting everything out. If you look behind me in the rack, I've got maybe about 6 or 7 Christmas albums out there. By next Saturday, the bulk of them will be out. I know I don't like doing that early. I'm not going to play Christmas music yet, but people have been asking about the Christmas albums, so I'm starting to put a few of them out. That bin behind me will propagate with our full selection of Christmas by next Saturday. So check it out from there. But new release from yesterday is a Carpenters Christmas Once More. This is an all new compilation of older Carpenter stuff, 16 cuts on here with lots of great stuff from the Carpenters. Check that out. One copy of that, should be plenty more to get. You get a Trans-Siberian Orchestra, the Lost Christmas Eve double LP edition. That is out in the Christmas stuff. And Ryan mentioned Rush. Yeah, that was Ryan stopping in to grab the Rush here in a couple minutes. And I do see somebody out there. We'll get to you guys in just a second. A couple of Rush bootlegs on route. The Spirit of Radio Live. This is a couple of different concerts rather. And then Rush Roll of the Dice. Check out the video, the drop video from yesterday, and you can see all the stuff that went into the shelves, and we can go from there. Okay, I'm going to get stuff wrapped up and remind you that the new release show coming out later on this afternoon, I'll have all of next Friday's releases. Just a forewarning, it's going to get crazy. The next 2 weeks before Black Friday, especially, there are a ton of just big releases coming out. I'm a little bit freaked out about that because there's going to be a lot of demand for a lot of stuff on top of the Black Friday stuff. So hang on for that. Watch our new release show. Make sure you are subscribed to the YouTube channel to get that. The podcast with Steve Carlson coming up tomorrow evening. Steve and I are talking. This week's episode is Life Before Discogs. It should be an interesting one. So we will have some fun with that. In the meantime, though, I'm going to leave this to you guys and send you off to your weekend, and hopefully you have a great one. Stop by the store. We are at 716 George Street, just north of downtown Midland, and we'll be here until 6 p.m. tonight, this evening. Tomorrow, Sunday, from 12 noon until 5 p.m. Okay, so let's see. TKR checking in. Sorry, late. Catch the replay. Thank you very much, Gary. I will hold on to that for you. And Record Crate. Yeah, it's quite a commitment. Grasping. It is. That's why I'm taking a little bit more time, but we'll get there. We'll get there. I used to I used to run live broadcasts on television, so I think I can do it. But it's again, I'm a little bit older than I was back then. All right, folks. Have a great week. Stop by and see us. Please hit that subscribe button. Remember, next Saturday, and I'll post on Facebook about that. We'll be on YouTube primarily, but there will be a link on Facebook for the live. And I will see you folks next Saturday here from the Wasteland. Thanks as always for being here.